everyone, welcome to the final part of my in-depth review of the new Cult Mechanicus Codex. It's been a lot of fun so far to go through, and let's go through the formations and my final thoughts, and we're done. It's not a very long codex, obviously, so not too hard to go through. And pretty much every one of these, there's 4 formations in this codex, and all 4 are very attainable, and they're very natural in the sense that you'll probably end up taking a bunch of them anyway, just by taking your normal guys. So there's 4. Let's start with the first one, the Cohort Cybernetica. Cohort Cybernetica is 1 Tech Priest Dominus. Obviously you're going to take that. And 2 Castellan Robot Maniples. Coolest thing in the Codex. Restrictions: all models in this formation must be fielded as a single unit, even though it is not normally allowed. This formation's Tech Priest Dominus cannot leave this unit. So it's 1 giant unit to walk around the battlefield and eat things. Special rules: Adept of the Cybernetica. This formation's Tech Priest Dominus counts as a Cybernetica Datasmith for the purposes of the Castellan Battle Protocol special rule. Furthermore, as long as this Tech Priest Dominus has not been removed as a casualty, any Castellan Battle Protocol you choose at the end of your turn takes effect immediately for all Castellan robots in this formation. So that's good. So it removes the effect, that penalty, so that you choose it and it takes an effect the next turn. So you have to guess a turn in advance. Now you can kind of guess instantly. So if you know you're about to be assaulted or at the end of your turn, you can choose it. And it puts you in a great shape then, because it takes place instantly. So that's a great benefit to this formation. The next thing is targeting override. In the shooting phase, any number of this formation Cybernetica Datasmiths or Tech Priest Dominus can choose to direct the fire of one of the formation's Castellan robots instead of shooting. For each model that does so, one of the formation's Castellan robots can shoot at a different target to the rest of the unit. Kind of gives split fire. Cool. Designers note this formation counts as 3 units for the purposes of Canticles of Omnissiah until it is completely destroyed, and counts as 3 units for the purpose of victory points when it's completely destroyed. Makes sense. Up next we have the Elimination Maniple. The Elimination Maniple is 2 to 3 units of Cataphron Destroyers. Now the Destroyers, just to refresh it, are the shooting ones, the more expensive ones that have the 4+ armor save, but have access to the heavy grav cannons for free. Like, that is pretty awesome stuff. So I really like them. Both of them are awesome for the Cataphrons, but up to you. I really like the shooting ones. So 2 to 3 units of them is easy to obtain, and 1 to 3 units of Castellan Robot Maniples, easy to attain. Restrictions: none. Special rules: elimination volley. If the Castellan robot in this formation scores 1 or more unsaved wounds, glancing hits, or penetrating hits on an enemy unit with a weapon that has the Luminagen special rule, all Cataphron Destroyer units in this formation that target the same unit add 1 to their ballistic skill characteristic, and their weapons gain the ignore cover special rule until the end of the phase. Good. You know, not a game. It's going to help. It's not a crazy game changer because it's only against that unit, but cool. You know what? It helps. It's a good, solid, bonus. Basically, any of these formations, if you just take them, you're going to get bonuses anyway. So you'll be in good shape. So next we have the Numinous Conclave. The Numinous Conclave. And the Numinous Conclave is 2 to 3 units of Fulgurite Electro Priests and 2 to 3 units of Corpuscari Electro Priests. I don't see this formation being taken as much because I'm not a big fan of the shooting priests, basically. Restrictions: you must have an equal number of each type of priest in this formation. Okay. An equal number of units in this formation. Okay. Special rules: Crusader helps. The Corpuscari giveth, and the Fulgurites take it away. Take it away. I like it. The Corpuscari giveth. Models in this formation. So models in a unit of Corpuscari Electro Priests from this formation that is within 6 inches of 1 or more units of Fulgurite Electro Priests from this formation fire 1 additional shot with their Electrolyte gauntlets when making shooting attacks. So that's good. So at least you're shooting them to wound. Basically, it's a good synergy in this. Basically, you're shooting them with the shooty priest to knock out the numbers, and then you can basically assault them with the assaulty priests, removing a squad at a time, and then giving them the 3-up invulnerable save. It really helps. Enemy units that suffer 1 or more unsaved wounds from these shooting attacks are said to have been electrified until the end of the assault phase. And then the Fulgurites take it away. Units from Fulgurite Electro Priests from this formation reroll fail to wound rolls when fighting with the Electrolith Stevs if they are locked in a close combat that contains any electrified units. So it uses synergy. You shoot the squads at a time, then assault them with the assaulty ones. It can help. It's cool. and that's the Numinous Conclave. And finally, the Holy Requisitioner. The Holy Requisitioner is 1 Tech Priest Dominus and 2 to 3 units of Cataphron Breachers. Now the Breachers are the ones I like really well as well, but both the Cataphrons are just awesome, as I said. And special rules, you get Deep Strike, pretty cool. Apparition Extremis, which all models in this formation must be placed in Deep Strike, reserve. When making reserve rolls, make a single roll for the entire formation, which you can choose to reroll. On a successful reroll, all units in this formation arrive from reserve. The formation's Tech Priest Dominus must be placed first, but does not scatter when he deep strikes, so long as he is placed within 6 inches of an objective marker. That helps. So if you're going for an objective marker in Maelstrom of War, that really helps. This formation's Cataphron Breachers do not scatter when deep strike as long as they are placed within 6 inches of the formation's Dominus, the Tech Priest Dominus. So that's great. If you want to land on an objective, allows you to do so. And they also get Inhuman Avarice. Avarice, well, they are within 6 inches of an objective marker. Units with Cataphron Breachers from this formation have the counterattack and Zealot special rules. Cool. So, helps them. You know what? Not a bad benefit at all. And that's the 4 formations, essentially. Not a lot of, craziness. They're all very useful. I can see people taking at least 2 in an army, basically whatever you want to take. There's tons of options. And that's it. So just to sum up the Codex, I like it. It's small, but really effective. It's really cool. The models look awesome. And it's really powerful. I argue that it has arguably one of the best points for points HQs in the game. Their Tech Priests come fully loaded with stuff for 105 points. That's amazing. Their troops have the best guns in the game, basically. Their Cataphron Breachers have access to torsion cannons, which are 24-inch range, strength 8, AP 1, heavy 1, but if they cause a wound, they do D3 wounds. If they cause a penetrating hit, they get D3 hull points. Amazing. And their destroyers, which are the ones I like even more, have free upgrades to grav cannons. Each one getting 6 shots with grav cannons. Amazing. They're hitting on 4s, but still, that's amazing. And you can buff them in certain ways by taking formations. So that's really powerful. I like it a lot. As for the elites, you can take the Electro Priests if you really want. I like the Falgerite Electro Priests. They're really cool in close combat. They really have a purpose. I guess if you really want to take a formation, that's when I take the Corpus Scari Electro Priests, because then they have a purpose. But their 12-inch pistols, other than that, really don't have much of a purpose, other than synergy with the other priests to kill, to whittle down something, and then to throw the assault guys in so that they get the 3-up invulnerable save from then on. And as far as heavy support, my favorite part of the entire Codex are the robots. They're awesome. They have Torrent Flamers, 2 Power Fists, so they're strength 10, toughness 7. They're going to be fun. They're monstrous creatures. Good stuff there. I think they're going to be a lot of fun in the game. And then the formations each give a little bump to whatever you want to take. So it's a solid Codex. The key is to take a lot of them because 1,500 points is going to be a lot of these units. But very cool stuff. I love the Codex. It looks great. Great rules. But I love the Codex. It has great rules, and it's going to be a lot of fun to use in the battlefield. I got to get some models from this Codex, hopefully very soon, because it's a lot of fun. So stay tuned for more Codex reviews. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Leave comments in the comment section down below of what you think of the Codex. Did I miss anything? Do you want to add anything to discussion? That's it. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting.